stream froze, and when you go into franchise mode, um, it it freezes. Let's see if I could friend this guy. Hold on. T. T. So shiesty. T. So. Is this the guy? No. TSOSHIESTY. TSOSHIESTY. Well, whatever, man. Can't find this guy, man. So you can like manage your roster, but I thought I would practice against the computer because I've been losing too much, and a lot of it is the same old problems that I've had for a while. So actually, what I thought I would do is do like a create a player and make a couple players and add them to the Steelers and practice against the computer, because I really need to practice like that. And there's something like setting, you can set your pregame adjustments, or your like team adjustments. So for example, I'm calling dime and then making it like cover the running back and quarterback, or if I'm calling cover two match and trying to set like four positions at once, you could auto set it. So let's dig into that. First, let's so would you edit roster? Do you create a player? Download center, players and uniforms, create a player. I'm going to create a fullback. It's going to be my name, my real name. My real name. And he's going to be a fullback. See if, I don't know if 67's not available. Will be 72. And I went to pit. I'll just keep the birthday the same. Whatever. He's agile, smart, vision. He can catch. He's happy. He's okay at the routes. Agile. He can block. He don't get injured. He can juke. He can jump. He can block. Just pure run block power. He can run good short routes. It's fast. He can stiff arm. Strong. Truck you. Hey, Makwai. Nothing against black people, but let's see if I can make it if I could find, do they have any long hair white people? Long haired white dude. Makwai. There. That dude. Physique. Muscular standard. Oh, there's his height. He's 5'9", 205 pounds. He's stout. Stout. Save changes. Now let's create a right guard for the Steelers. We'll name it the Cat. Mogwai. Mogwai will be number 1. She went to, we'll say, Nebraska. Smart. Good vision. Block. Strong and tough. I don't care what his appearance is. I will pick this dude here. And he'll be big. We'll make him 6'4". Yeah, he should be like 300 pounds. He is a big boy. Mogwai the cat. So now we added some players to the Steelers. Now let's set the custom. I'm not sure where that is, but to custom settings. Custom custom. Where do you set your custom? Is it in Playbook? Custom adjustments, new. Hi, Sherry. Oh, okay, so custom adjustments, bench adjustments. offense. Not sure exactly how this works. Create adjustment, offensive line, max protect. Untag user. So you go max protect. Oh, and then you could even set the play. So it'd be like max protect, untag user. And then I want wide receiver 1 is Metcalf, stays the same. Wide number 2 would be comeback route, right? Wide receiver 3 would be comeback route, right? It's actually the tight end one is streak, right? So I'm setting this the one play I call all the time. Tight end streak. No, one will be comeback. He stays the same. He does a comeback. Wide receiver 3 will do a drag. Four. If he's there, I'm not sure who that is. It should be a streak, though. Streak. Streak. Running back. Streak. Okay. Save as, we'll call this F5 wide. 5 wide. Alright, that's called the 5 wide. I'm not sure how this is going to work, but let's do another one where it's just much simpler this time. This will just be whoa, what the hell's going on here? Oh, it's just like glitched because it's a lot of information coming in slow. So new adjustment. This one is simple. Max protect. Untag defender. That's it. Save. Call it simple max. No audibles. It'll just be max protect, untag user. That's it. On offense, on defense, it's a little different, right? Create adjustments. I want well, what I want to do here is automatically set like my QB spies and running back spies. So I'm not really sure. This is pretty complicated, but we're gonna do it. So show all. Yeah, we want to show blitz. While covering over top. This is like my 3-4, right? And to get a QB spy, covered cell 4. Here it is. I think you want LB2 to spot, right? All the way down here, LB2 spot. There's one of these guys, man. Let's spot. Um, this is kind of tricky because what I like to do. Well, no, it's not that hard. Okay, so I like to do LED, hard flat. How about QB spy press coverage? Yeah, we're doing this Madden stream. Over top. Press. Yeah, over top press with a spy, right? Spy. But if I don't want him to spy, I want him to spy. So I'll say LB spy, and then it's like the same thing, but spy there. Uh, spy over top press. Say what spy. Um, Now, it's set. I really want to think this one through. Now, to set the cover to match. Um, General. Okay, well, you want this one. You want. I guess it's okay. Yeah, individuals. So CB2, 1, 2, slot CB. You want on the hook curl, right? Um, LED you want on the spy, right? And then your SAM linebacker you want on the vertical hook, right? No, this is the opposite. You want this hook curl and this vertical hook. Now this is your 2 match. I think, right? How do you do your 3-4? My 3-4 is usually show blitz linebackers and then coverage over top, right? Why don't throw a stunt on it? Well, you want one or the other to blitz, right? Okay, so Sam blitz and Will spy. So then the Will linebacker will spy. So this is my 3-4 blitz spy, right? Say back. So they're playing conservative here. 3-4 spy back. But if you want the 34 show blitz coverage inside, coverage inside, press inside this time. Again, one Will blitz, Sam, this time Sam spy. There he is, Sam spy. So well, these guys blitz too, right? Okay, so that's your 3-4 blitz press. Press inside. I guess I need to press outside, or I can manually flip it back and forth, right? If it's inside, I could just call that and then switch it to outside. I don't really need to make an adjustment to do that. It's getting carried away with it. So 3-4 press. As long as I know it's inside, then I can control it from there. What I do want to do though is something that's kind of hard to set really quick is the two curl flats. If I want these two going out to the curl flat, and then one of the linebackers spying. That's a little hard to set all those three things really quickly. So, yeah. So we'll say curl flat spy. So it's setting my curl flat so I don't have to worry about that. I mean, so I could do that very quickly, man. And I kind of want a curl flat with no spy. So I could just set my curl flats like real quick. It stops like the short passes a lot. And I'll just say curl flat. I think that's it, man. What else do I do a lot? If I'm in the dime, okay, so I'm in the dime, cover 2 spy, right? I call cover 2, I want a spy. So what I'm doing here is I'm spying the cube, one of these guys, and this guy's actually going to a flat. Kind of a curl flat in a zone. And then these guys should be press over top. Press. Let's make it look like cover 3. No, it'll get too complicated. So we have press over top. Um, one spy. Call this press spy. You're always spying, dude, because they run a lot with these guys, man. I want a fancy defense. This is something I'm just going to make up on the fly here, man. This is going to be called uh, this is the special defense. So this is I'm just going to make something up here for fun. This is going to be the crazy defense. Let's go to the top. Um, Everyone shows blitz. It's actually going to shade underneath. It's going to be a pass defense. Everyone shows blitz. Shade underneath. Everyone's aggressive. Containing the quarterback. Aggressive, aggressive, aggressive. Actually spread. Attack inside. Stunt. Spread. Then they're all going to jump into zone. None of them are going to blitz. Press. Show 6. Press. Tight. Safety 5 pinch. Field. Ball hawk aggressive. 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 Time. Aggressive. Fastest. Lock. Lock. Zone it, zone it, zone it, zone it, zone it, zone it, quarters, quarters, bingo, zone it. Wait, so, okay, yeah, this is where I want the cornerback. Um, so I want them all doing, you can't have them putting in man coverage. I don't really know what I'm doing here, so. Whatever, man. I'm gonna say it. I don't even know what this is doing, dude. Alright. So we set some of these. I don't know how to use them. Some of it might make sense. Some of it might not. Well, because we got to practice like moving in the pocket. We got to practice setting our things without the pressure of an online game, without getting our. I don't want to be fumbling in the online game with the controls. So um, I want to create a new league with my. Create a roster. And it'll be a public league. Anyone can join, but I doubt anyone will find it. But if anyone finds it, they can join. Um, and I'm gonna use this as like my solo play mode to do like I'm gonna try to like make the fullback a superstar in the league, and this will be like my solo mode here.
The menu on your left lets you adjust your league settings and where you'll start your franchise, in the preseason, the regular season, or with a fantasy draft.
We could start later. Let's start at All Pro. We'll move it to All Madden later, maybe season 2, or if I start winning too much. But for now, let's rookie. So easy, medium, normal, hard. Let's play normal for now. 5 minutes, no accelerated clock. Play clock could start at 25. Offensive play cooldown, I don't know, 5 seconds. No, none. No restrictions on any of that. Uh, Full control. Yeah, I want this. We'll do full control. Except on like practice. Yeah, we'll let like practice can be auto. I don't know, auto progress the players so I don't have to sit there and like delegate it. Teams could keep their own thing, public thing. It can be up as many teams as want. We'll call it Pittsburgh Public League. Pittsburgh, anyone can join this. If you're watching this, feel free to join if you want. Any team but the Steelers, custom rosters. Just for fun. Pittsburgh. I don't know what this means. Franchise points. Trade deadline on. How about turning trades off, dude? No trades, dude. You play with the stock team, dude. Or on, but very hard. On, but very hard. Yeah. Injuries off. They can't get injured in practice. Let's turn injuries off, dude. It's stupid in a video game, dude. All the injuries off, man. I don't want injuries when I'm practicing, dude. This is like a practice league. So yeah, there we go. Coach firing. No. Off. No creating your own coach. Go ahead, let the players develop, whatever. Minimum roster size. I don't know, is it 53 for real? In-season player movement, unlimited. Unlimited, fill roster on. Alright, I think that's good. I'd like to start it in like week 1, but I'm afraid it's going to cut players that I want. So, we have to start like here because otherwise it's going to cut players that I want it to. It keeps cutting like Keontae Benton and it keeps cutting players I don't want it to. So we're going to do it manually this time. Sorry, I'm
Player card
releasing
provides a
him.
complete view of your player. Persona DNA makes every player you.
Trim my roster down so the computer doesn't do it. And then I could like fill it back up if I overcut, we'll fill it back up. But guys that I know for a fact I'm not going to ever use, they're gone. Brandon Johnson was kind of a hard one, but the rest of them are not. Where's Max? Iconachore, dude. See, it's always like something, dude. There he is. Because Max is over there. Some of these guys, like Jobity, you know they're gone. Queen, Roberts, Harrison, Wilson, Holcomb. Okay, they got everybody. Harrison, you can go. Malik Harrison. Davis, you can go. What's the Steelers roster now, man? What's the total? Lynham, you can go. Oops. How far do they let you edit? They let you make them like a better receiver. You could edit the receivers. Here, let's give Roman Wilson better hands. Can you edit them? He's in 82 hands. Hey, we won't overdo it. We'll make him 88. Let's give Jeremy Bernard better hands.
Some players' development traits are hidden. To unlock their...
Hey, we won't overdo it. Yeah, just bump them up a little bit, man. We didn't overdo it, just a little bit better. You know what? You know what I really want to do is make this guy better, dude. They don't have him as good as I think he really is. Yeah, yeah. Make him a little better. He's a little faster than this. A little more agile. A little more stronger, a little more smarter. There, just make him a little better. Similarly, I want to make Benton a little better too, just a little faster, man. It's like I think in real life he's a little better than that. Just a teeny bit, man. I also want to bump Pittman's hands up a little, make sure Pittman's got like good hands, man. Make sure he's my possession guy, not dropping shit. He's already pretty good. We'll just make it 93. Make him a better run blocker. Now he's a better run blocker. Alright, that's enough. Where was I? Cutting people. I think this is enough. Someone's got to go, man. Keep 6, not 7. The 7th guy's got to go. Save 1 million in cat room. That's it. How many people? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59, 60, 61, 62, 63, 64, 65. I gotta cut fucking 12 more people. What? Actually, Hoffman's back up center. We got the new guy, Mogwai, in there, the cat. Actually, Watt, Herbig Sawyer, Watt, Herbig Sawyer, Haywood, Harmon, Benton, Black, Day. Now it's more how it really is, man. Whatever, these guys are interchangeable. I should make Samuels a little better. I will just keep it, though. Actually, no, it's still Warren. Guess I should be the power guy. Now Wilson's better, and I made him a little better in the slot, so it's good for me. Highsmith, Herbig, Sawyer. Now here's where it really matters. Hayward, Harmon, Benton. Nose tackle is actually Black, Day, and Benton. I made it more like how it really is. Queen, Elliott, Brisker. Actually, Brisker moves up here. You put Samuels here, man. I'd like to get Ramsey here, though, because it's like you're putting that that 90 on the field more. Still 10 million under, so I'm good. I don't know where it lists like your total players. Play or sim this. I don't really feel like playing with all the backup players. I wish you could save at the state, because I don't know what happens if you advance the week and it like is it going to cut everybody? You know what I mean? Should I play the week? Hey, thank you. Thank you, Booty Booty. Thank you. Ooh. Oh, thank you, thank you, my love. I see you got banned. Woo! Thank you, my love. Last week, yeah, I get banned a lot too. The app be stupid sometimes. I'm just balling, playing some ball on that Madden. I think we good. Oh yeah, reaching my goals. I thought it was Marty Party for a minute. It was a big old booty. Woo! Let's go! This is this Friday's game. We'll play this one though. Let's play this one. We're playing on a little easier levels, so.
At the convergence of the Ohio, Allegheny, and Monongahela rivers, we're in the football town of Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, at Acrisure Stadium. Tonight, we have ourselves a preseason clash between the New York Jets and the Pittsburgh Steelers. We brought you our arcade sky. Happy welcome you to week 2 of 3 here in the preseason. And this is the week, Brock, where a lot of players, they're not just fighting their opponents out there anymore, but they're fighting each other for the roster spots remaining as we look ahead to the final week of the preseason.
Now, it's well said, Kane, and every coach will say the same thing across all of their local teams. Don't count numbers. Don't look around the room. Don't look at anybody else. Just worry about doing your job. But when you're outside the top 40 or so, you know you're on the bubble, and your performance in this game really matters.
And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. So the Jets take the field for their first drive. They'll be led out by a player in his second stint now with this team, a decade after the first stint. And year 13 now in the NFL for Geno Smith.
Not been a whole lot of careers quite like Gino's. The miraculous second act of his career in 2022 is now old news. And I think it's because of a stubbornness, a stick-to-itiveness, and a competitiveness that you have.
Starting this drive with a design run. I'd say the defense will take this today. They're across the line, handing the loss, first play of the game.
Of all the players out there, right, the coach on the field, quarterback, he's got to know that play was dead in the water. At that point, we just minimize the loss. Can't be tackled that far behind the line.
Everyone's prepped. It's second down now. Now Smith. Oh, he's going for it again.
I don't know how to set my adjustments yet.
Third and a lone yard coming up. Trying to run for it with Hall. What a play. They never gave him a shot to get that single yard. He's going to lose some yardage. Fourth down coming up. Now, the extra blocking sure didn't spring that run the way they hoped it would, Brock.
In the old West Coast system, we call 12 personnel, 2 tight ends, and Tiger package comes on the field. That was a whole lot more like a kitty cat effort there.
And he puts together a nice little return there before they're able to bring him down. So the Steeler offense getting out there for its opening drive of the game. They're going to be let out by someone possibly playing his final NFL season. So going in his early 40s. It is Aaron Rodgers.
Polarizing and in the headlines until the end. I think just the way Aaron Rodgers likes it, Kate. But he backs it up on the field as well. Maybe the skill set isn't all that it was when he was such a young gun, but he still knows how to do it.
It's a 4-yard pickup, and it's going to bring up 2nd and 6.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You can stick to the ground, or you can throw beyond the sticks. To really create some indecision now defensively.
They run. It's the former Pitt Panther. Big play. Pushes them beyond midfield. And finally shot to the 34. They get 27 on the play. And the Steelers have the first
Guys got to make the team, man.
Say everything in life, especially in fashion, is cyclical. Well, same thing with football, right? And I sure hope that this is the beginning of more and more fullbacks getting their chance to show what they can do. Because decades ago, they were a huge part of the game. And moving forward, I sure hope they will be too.
So they'll head up here, 1st and 10 from the 34.
See if we could stay in the pocket.
To throw, Rodgers. Rushes right there as he releases it.
I'm gonna try to stay in the pocket and count to like 4 seconds. Don't throw until the 4th second.
Chalk up to the pressure, earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last second attempt to get rid of it.
Working on 2nd down, Rodgers. It's a completion to Michael Pittman Jr. So a solid gain there, Brock, but still 3rd down and short that they've got to figure out now as they pick up 9 on that previous play. Offense headed to the line, just need to punch it forward a yard to reset the downs. Gets this one away in the nick of time, but the defense still quick enough to alter that throw. It's incomplete, and now it's 4th down.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
And they apparently don't want a field goal to start this game. They want 6. They're going for it. Going for it with Warren. And he's going to have the 1st down. No doubt about this one. Got some bonus yards in there, too. Fresh set of downs coming up.
Okay, you and I are not too old to remember a time where this used to almost be a debate. You come in, bring on the special teams, and punt it. Not today's NFL. And the numbers tell you so often to go for it, and when you execute like they just did, you'll more than likely go for it again later in the game.
From the pocket, and he's not going to get away. Pressure takes him down at the 19. Pushing the pace right away to start the game.
Brings up 2nd and 13 at the Jets' 19-yard line.
2nd down, it's Rogers. And he's able to get this down to the 13.
Well, this is in every quarterback's tool belt. Even the ones not regarded as the best movers and shakers. But, Kate, to play QB in the league today, you've got to be able to do this. If you've got nobody open, still get some positive yards with your legs.
They'll throw, 3rd and long. This one's caught. And he's going to have enough for the 1st down, not by much. He got it. That's all that matters. Sets him up with the 1st and goal. Well, when your opponent fails to act, Brock, you want to capitalize, right? And they are moving like a team ready to provide us with our first point to this game.
Yeah, pretty lackluster start there, Kate, from their opponents. You got a golden opportunity to immediately take control as they convert to stay on the field.
So that connection for a first will bring us to the end of the first. Couple of zeros on the board right now. More from Acrisure Stadium after the break. It's Steelers ball as we return for the 2nd, and they have to be thinking points here. To throw is Rogers. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Picked off by Andre Sisco. He's at midfield. The 30. He's at the 10.
Well, look, man, different teams, same results. We added you know what I mean? Added a couple players playing on a lower difficulty level, but same results. Force a pass and the bad coverage. I mean, it doesn't matter what you do. You throw into there's a guy that's covered. You could practice, you can do this, you can do that. You could blame the game. You could say the game stinks and this and that, but you're throwing into terrible coverage.
Somebody who jumped early. Let's see.
And you can't say they're glitching. It's the computer, so that's just bad play, dude.
A quick chance at redemption after that pick 6 as it's sent away. Fielded at the 7. Showing a little burst so far. He's racing past midfield. Space, left sideline, and he's off to the races.
Ramsey got it right back. I followed the block of my creative player.
Set up perfectly, Brock. You get an exciting return man back there fielding it. Wow, there are not many plays in football more exciting than taking a kick.
Don't forget this is preseason practice, so I'm playing because I don't want it to like automatically cut players that I want. I want the starters to stay in the starters. Did he like pull his hamstring? I think I turned injuries off too. I don't want injuries in the fucking video game. We're gonna practice the fake pass here.
The kicker gets it. Oh,
Terrible.
down. The fake does not work.
Practice the onside kick.
Wow, down by just a score. A lot of game to go. But look here, it's an onside try. The Steelers
Got it.
have
Nice.
They do. Steeler football. Starting out trips right here. 1st and 10. Now Rogers. Lasers this one deep down the middle. This is caught inside the 15.
Well, I used that
Gonna get this down to the 9.
I used L2 pass leaning, and I used X. Hey!
We did, Kate. This is the kind of throw. When you throw it that deep outside the numbers, it requires a serious fastball, serious arm strength, and he just showed it off.
Offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. From the red zone now. He brings it in. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Steelers. Rico Dowdle, 9 yards on the score. So the offense showing a slightly different dimension there, Brock. Getting the running back involved with his hands for the touchdown.
Yeah, such an advantage. I think when you think about it, Kate, it really is about the 80s where we start to see these running backs not just tote the ball as runners, but be real weapons when they get the ball in the passing game. That's well done.
Chris Boswell for the point after. Sent right down the middle and good. And their lead now stands at 6.
Score, Steelers 13, Jets 7. Chris Boswell, the kickoff for Pittsburgh.
Now Boswell on to send this away. Here comes Williams on the return. And he's out of bounds, approaching the 25, couple yards short at the 23. The second drive coming up now for the Jets offense. And they haven't gotten very far into their opening script yet, have they? Just a 3-and-out to begin this game. New York to the line, 1st and 10. And start this drive with home. And he's brought down as the drive starts out with a 4-yard gain.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
7-yard line.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6. Play fake. Here's Smith. Throw left side. Taylor has it. And he's hit just before he can pick up that first. So 3rd and short coming up from the 33.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some
Did they say it was nudity? Did they explain? Oh, there's a warrant to appeal? Yeah, and I was demanding, I said, I need a exact reason why I was banned, dude. I need to know why I was banned. Tell me why I was banned. And they don't answer, man. No, you shouldn't. You should keep fighting them, dude. Yeah, keep fighting with them. Don't stop. They end up lifting it, man. They lifted my ban already once when it was my cat. Yeah, you should definitely fight, dude, because that's $200, dude. That's $200 you don't want to if you can get your 100K back, dude. Dude, I fight like hell, man. Just you're not really all you do is fucking type, dude. Just type to them, dude. No, it's not a glitch, it's a bug. It's a bug with tagged, man, because tagged, yeah, like I didn't see you come in. It just said I didn't see you until you talked because it's a glitch on tagged, man. Tag doesn't announce you when you come in the room, man. It does sometimes. Yeah, it did. It announced you this time. Sometimes tag doesn't announce you. You mean other account? Sometimes tag doesn't always announce you. It does sometimes, though. If you were next to me, I don't think we'd be online. I might turn the cell phone off and. But if you're sitting next to me, meet me is not what I want to see with my eyes. If you're sitting next to me, I'm taking that phone and throwing it across the room and putting my head between your legs. You fuck that phone for 5 seconds. Ooh. Could you meet me down for 5 seconds? Oh my God. There's no such thing as microdosing, man. You're just taking a little bit of acid, dude. So, you're gonna ask me to co-sign your bullshit. You're up the wrong tree. I don't believe in microdosing, man. I mean, I'm not saying anything. I just believe that you're just taking a little bit of acid every day. But the thing is that, oh yeah, definitely can help you stop drinking. Yeah, acid helped me stop smoking crack one time. I was like addicted to crack, and I had to take acid to stop. It worked, yeah. It actually worked because I tripped and got drunk, and then I quit the crack, man. Yeah, it can actually work, but you're replacing one thing for the other though. But I mean, it can help though, and especially if it's like a permanent thing. But I don't believe in microdosing every day. You're just trying to get high a little bit every day. Don't kid yourself, man. Because and as someone who I've taken acid for years and years and years, it's no cure for depression. You might take acid one time and have a bad trip, or something negative happens, or like um, you have to deal with something, and you didn't, the ceiling starts moving around a little bit, and you're like, oh shit, I'm fucking supposed to deal with something, and the fucking ceiling's moving around and shit. So, like I took a little gram and went to the concert. I thought that well, because when I was younger, you used to eat like an eighth of mushrooms to get high. You would have to, we would buy a quarter, you would eat an eighth, and I would eat an eighth. But nowadays, the mushrooms are like hydroponic, super powered, that you only need to eat a gram. But I thought that like if I eat a gram, it's going to be like just a light buzz because back in the day you would eat an eighth. So I was like, oh, just a gram will just be a little buzz. But meanwhile, I ate a fucking a modern gram, and I was fucking zooming. I shouldn't have been driving. I had to drive. I was driving to Columbus to go see Peter Gabriel. It was like a 3-hour drive, and I was fucking too high to be driving, I think. But it was fine. I made it. But there was like cops everywhere, and I was like, this isn't good, man. But I made it to, I got to fucking Columbus. I started crying like a fucking baby, dude. Just crying in my fucking hands. And I called my friend. I said, I'm tripping balls. I'm in Columbus. I have a Peter Gabriel ticket. I don't even want to go. And he said, hang up the phone and go see Peter Gabriel. Go watch Peter Gabriel. Text me after the concert. He said, turn the phone off and go watch Peter Gabriel. And I said, all right. That sounds like a good fucking idea. That's why I just drove. So I watched Peter Gabriel tripping. Yeah, it was good, a good time, man. Peter Gabriel, though, is really trippy. He, like, every Peter Gabriel song, he puts on a different performance. And some people say you shouldn't trip and watch Peter Gabriel. Like, he's, like, too intense, man. His songs are about like bipolar depression and shit. You know what I mean? So yeah, and he puts on a really intense stage show. If you see him in concert, like every show, every song is like like almost like a play. He puts on like a presentation. So I think that's perfect place to take acid or mushrooms. No, I never did. Yeah, he did. I saw him last year. He tours maybe once a year. I typically go see the band Fish. I see Fish a lot, and at Fish you'll find a lot of drugs, a lot of like mushrooms and acid, and I've never done DMT, man. I've been looking at DMT a lot on YouTube. And I'm always scared someone's going to put it in my drugs because I don't want to trip like without my knowledge, because I heard they put it in your weed sometimes. But like I've been thinking a lot about that because I always believe that we live in symbiosis with the microparticle gods, that I think that it's crazy that people think that we're alone, like where they say that we're autonomous creatures. And I think it's crazy that we think we're autonomous when meanwhile we're made out of billions of microparticles, literally, and the microparticles are spinning at fucking 1 billion miles per second, billions of miles per second in our 200 billion miles per second in our fingers, all these microparticles, and we're connected to the electromagnetic field and stuff. And if you go to biology class and you take a biology class, what do you learn about mitochondria and riboflavin, and all your cells are always working, the DNA and the RNA, and the mitochondria is like a little creature inside your cell which carries this to that, and so it's insane to me that people think that we're like not in symbiosis. Like symbiosis is like a shared life experience, not like a parasite, but like we're in some kind of symbiosis with the microparticle gods. So I was wondering if when people take DMT, what you're talking to is your own body. You're talking to the microparticles in your own body. I would guess that you went into it expecting to see elves, and a lot of people see what they what they have heard other people see, because people tend to see. I bet that you heard people see elves somewhere, and then you must have picked it up somewhere, or either that or elves are like a familiar thing to you in some way, shape, or form, because it's a manifestation of your own brain. Oh, someone dosed you. See, that's what I'm always afraid of, man. That's what I'm always afraid of. So that's what exactly. No, I don't think it's the best way. I think it's illegal. I'll be fucking mad, dude. I'd be fucking furious. If someone did that to me, we're gonna be fighting, dude. There's gonna be fists flying, dude. But still, you may deny it or not, but still, the people are seeing what they're predisposed to see. People at music festivals are seeing fairies and elves, and science people are seeing aliens and spaceships, and the one guy, he saw like an alien ship with like hieroglyphics and stuff, but he also studied alien ships with hieroglyphics. So it was something very specific that he studied. So, well, he's not sure if what he saw is real or not. It's like just like everybody else. Well, it's like a hybrid of reality, because what you're seeing is a manifestation of your own thoughts. But I don't know. I've never done it personally. I'm sure I would talk to microparticles and the things that I expect to talk to, probably like gnomes, and I expect that I would see like either gorillas or gnomes or elves or I don't know. There's a lot of like anger with like my parents and stuff. There might be like angry things, man. But the other thing is it's zapping your. What physically happens to you is it's DMT takes away your ability to put together visualizations. And so you literally are like kind of going into a seizure, and your brain is no longer like focused on anything. And so it's scrambling. It's no longer able to like put images together. And so it's scrambling to make sense of everything. When people look at someone on DMT, it's similar looking to a seizure. They like black out for like and then they slowly return. Yeah, but you know the pyramids. The pyramids are not foreign to you. It's something that you would see. You know what I mean? Um, but of course you're going to see pyramids. It's something like extremely. It's. I mean, you can mystify it all you want, but pyramids, of course you're going to see pyramids. It's something familiar to you personally. Like I would probably see gorillas and things that I are in my psyche. But I'd like to, yeah, I would like to talk to the microparticle aliens and the you might be talking to your own riboflavin in the mitochondria, like, you know what I mean? Because your body is made out of these cells, and these cells are living creatures. And so your brain is constructing things um, for itself because you, how our brains work, we're like assembling all the visual cortex is like assembling everything in front of us right now. But when you take DMT, it's literally releasing all your like brain, so you're no longer like able to focus on any images, and your brain starts creating images to make up for. Well, because I watched a whole bunch about it. It's your brain is making up for its lack of ability to um, see anything, and so it starts filling things in, and uh, so there's a debate whether or not you're like in your subconscious or are you really connected to like an alien. Like the one guy felt like he talked to an alien in outer space, and the alien asked him, "Why are you here? You're not supposed to be here yet." And then he's not sure like if it was real or he hallucinated the whole thing. He said, I don't really know. He said, I think it was real, but it could have been a hallucination. I'm not sure, you know. But he said from his perspective, it's like you, he went into like a hieroglyphic world, and there was like three-dimensional objects and fucking an alien the size of a fucking skyscraper, and the alien like looked at him and talked to him telepathically and told him that he's not supposed to be here yet, and how did you get here, and then he said and then like slowly like returned. So a lot of people have very similar experiences. And no, they'll say the same thing. They're like, oh, he never thought about like, he never thought about like a an alien the size of a skyscraper before. You know what I mean? So it will, and that is kind of a thing where it's like something that you feel like you couldn't have imagined. I couldn't have come up with this on my own. I would have never in a million years imagined this. Therefore, it must have been something else. It was something else. Well, and I did have a similar experience when I was younger, and I overdosed on cocaine, mushrooms, and LSD, and alcohol, and I had a seizure and saw God, and I went back to the beginning of time, to when I was a particle. The more I think about it, the more I think that's what really happened. I think that my brain, I went to like a level that I wasn't supposed to go to, and I saw like all time and space, because well, now that I know more about quantum physics, photons don't have any time. If you're a photon, there is no time. And they travel across the entire universe instantaneously. So if you're like tapping into the electromagnetic field, then you are like, that's what I sensed. I was like, I went all the way back to the beginning of time. And I said, there's nothing to do but spin and clap. I became like a particle, and the only thing the particle could do is spin and clap. What's spinning is actually one of the fundamental um, attributes of a particle is spin, and clap is another fundamental spin. But I didn't know that back then either, but I felt like, I just intuitively felt like spin and clap, but that's like the fundamental. If you're a particle and you're trying to uh, create friction, heat, subdivision, then you have to spin and clap. Like that's your only thought. becoming spin and clap was like killing me and making me go back to the beginning of time. And I was like vomiting and shit and spitting up blood all over the fucking place. And my friend said, "Are you okay?" I said, "No, I'm not okay. I'm fucking looking God in the face and shit." So he gave me a sandwich and some food, and then I knew like I was safe. And it was like this. It was a similar thing. It was like I saw a face, and they said, "Oh, you're not ready. We're not ready for you yet. You know, do you want to stay or go?" And I said, "I want to stay." But I mean, was it real? It's hard to say what was real and what was imagination because I was on a lot of drugs and my brain was fucking spinning around, you know. So like, but watching dozens and dozens of stories on YouTube, I started to put together that the groups of DMT people all see similar things as each other. So, you know what I mean? And like, okay, you know, they could deny it all they want. It's like an Uno board, a Ouija board. Someone's moving the fucking board, dude. You know what I mean? And everyone at the Electric Forest, they go into it saying, "Oh, I heard you see gnomes. I heard you see fairies. I heard you see elves." Maybe you heard, and I'm not saying you specific, but the people at the Electric Forest say they heard they see this, they heard they see that, and then they all see that. And that one guy on YouTube, I forget his name, but he saw alien hieroglyphics, but he also read a book about alien hieroglyphics. So, like, Bree saw pyramids. It would be my guess she spent a lot of time earlier in her life talking about pyramids. You know what I mean? It's like a common mystical thing on Earth, man. Um, but there are people. I'm not trying to maybe I'm trying to demystify it, but I'm not saying it was like any less real or anything. That some people are seeing things. Well, you know, maybe the guy who saw the giant skyscraper, maybe he watched the movie King Kong and Godzilla, and he was, you know, thinking about really giant. Or maybe I'm just trying to demystify things, but what I was thinking about is the interesting is the scientific and the biological aspect of it, that we are made up of microparticles connected to an electromagnetic field, and we're made up of billions and billions and billions, trillions of microparticles, and our cells, um, we have trillions of cells in our bodies, and our cells are like little animals, like little riboflavins and maybe people that take D&E are like talking to the cells and the microparticles. I mean, we already know scientifically some of that is true. So, or it's just a 100% figment of their imagination. But I've experienced the flip side. People that say they're microdosing as a cure for depression. I don't want to rain on anyone's parade, but you said you struggled with alcohol and now you're like want to take this drug daily. You know, how about taking no drugs daily? How about eating celery daily? Celery, spinach, cucumbers, water, smoothies. How about I eat a smoothie every day? There's really no drug I want to do every day, man. Because what it is you want to get a little bit happy. And LSD and mushrooms can make you very happy. It can eradicate depression in a very powerful way. But the problem for me personally is that it's not lasting. It's not really long lasting. The drug wears off, and when the drug wears off, I'm twice as depressed as I was before. And then it takes like 7 or 8 days to get over that. And so for me, it ends up being worse. And there's never any long-term cure. for depression, other than like diet, exercise, doing the next right thing, cleaning up, taking care of my responsibilities, eating healthy. Those things are like working, even on art or whatever. But no drug. I mean, even if you take an antidepressant that's subscribed from a medical professional, I believe you also have to add in positive behavior, clean up your house, eat healthy, do your art, you know. Because I've taken a little bit of LSD and then tried to go to work. And, you know, my boss asked me a question and the fucking wall's moving around a little bit. Now, yeah, it's not dripping and I'm able to stand there, but like I look up at the wall and it's fucking like moving. And then I look back at him and he's like, blah, 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 blah. And I'm like, I can barely answer a fucking basic question right now. It's like, how far along are you in your project? And I'm like, what'd you say? What'd you say to me right now? You know what I mean? Like, completely, like, out of it and shit. Like, normally I answer, oh, it'll be done in 2 hours, or it'll be done tomorrow. Like, this time I'm like, I just don't think it's, like, people that want to microdose and function in society. I don't believe in it, man. I think they're kidding themselves, and I don't believe in the studies. People say, oh, I did studies. I don't believe in ketamine. I'm not against drugs, but I'm saying you're just taking a drug and it's just temporary. It's a temporary thing that to feel good, and it can be a very spiritual and powerful experience, but it can also be abused. Like you're doing too much LSD and you have a really nice spiritual experience. You see the world in a whole new light and you're at peace with all your friends and your social relationships feel in sync. But then why are you doing it again? If everything's really nice and sweet and in sync, now you're doing it. Are you trying to make it even more in sync and then sinking and sinking and sinking until you've destroyed the powerful experience and now you're just abusing a different drug? I'm speaking about me personally. Because I think if a drug like LSD, I've always said you could take 1 to 4 times a year and then you're not like frying your brain, then you can like have a spiritual nice experience. But if you're doing it like every day, you're just starting to fry your brain. Maybe I'm wrong. Then you're starting to abuse drugs. Then maybe I shouldn't say you, I should say me. I feel like if I do something like that once or twice a year, I can have a nice time. But if I start doing it every day, then I'm feeling like I'm abusing it, and I'm just frying my brain, and I'm losing the positive experience that I had. Like I did have a positive experience. I did, get good with my family and social relationships. I did feel like at peace. I did clean up my house, but then I started doing it more again, and then it started to become detrimental. Where you know what I mean? Like, so you got to be real careful, man. It's a slippery slope. As far as DMT, I mean, I'm not against trying it, but I have a heart condition, so I mean, I haven't done drugs like that in 30 years. You know what I mean? But I'm talking about 30 years ago now. But like, DMT does make me curious. I've been watching all the YouTube videos, and I think that you're talking to microparticles. You're either talking to microparticles, you're talking to the riboflavin and mitochondria, or you're talking to figments of your imagination. Something real out in the world, on the electromagnetic field, maybe, I don't know. I've never experienced it personally, so I can't say. But I do appreciate all the people that say that they've had these like intense experiences on DMT, and they say that they're not sure they don't say I hallucinated it, and they don't say it was real. They say that they're not sure if they hallucinated it or it was real. And they say either way, it doesn't matter because it was still like the same experience, whether it was hallucinated or real. Well, a lot of them will say they lean towards that it was just hallucinated. They were like that they hallucinated the thing, but then part of them says that they're not 100% sure. But universally, the people walk away feeling like we're not alone in the universe, not like alien, but like there's other beings in this dimension. Like, and then they say that they're like building reality for us as we speak. And see, that's actually what the microparticles are doing. And I mean, some of it is biologically true. Like biologically, your brain is assembling everything for you. Is it like an elf living in your brain? Or are you seeing some biological process? Well, then they did experiments where people all did DMT at the same time, and see if they like talk to the same creatures, and if they share the same memories. They don't. They've done all kinds of experiments where they put them in containers and like cryogenic type crates, or like what is it, like sensory deprivation chambers, and they do things where they like connect people together with um, like EKG, like I don't know, like electric meters, and or everyone like thinks a certain thought at the same time, or they do things where they like put different colors on you, like they might shine red on you or blue on you, and then they'll shine red on everyone and blue on everyone, and see if it's like similar, or music, not music. But people say that it doesn't matter if you have music or not. Your brain shuts off its ability to hear and see, and therefore you hear a loud screeching noise, or your brain starts filling in images and sounds because it can no longer take in input. Um, the one guy was saying that he felt like his cosmic pineal gland was activated, and his pineal gland that's able to access the electromagnetic field was activated. And he thinks that's what happened. It shuts off your local hearing and your local sight, and it attaches you to the cosmic field. It's kind of what Bree is saying, man. But if you go look at my video on YouTube of the cosmic rainbow worm that invented the universe, it's not unlike that, man. But yeah, all the people on YouTube are like, "Can you shut the fuck up about DMT and play fucking Madden, dude?" Look at this cat. She's so amazing, just sitting right next to me. Oh, finally, love. I also have to realize it's nothing new, dude. People have been doing DMT since the 60s, man. Another interesting thing about DMT is it's a natural. We have DMT in our bodies already, and when you take the plant, you're flooding more. Well, it's not a plant, but when you take it, you're flooding your brain with more DMT. Frogs, there's that frog that people lick is actually the strongest version on Earth. It's like DMT-5. And that's what the Indians used to take, where they would mix it with ayahuasca, and then they would actually put like an inhibitor and a relaxant in it, like a Xanax or something. So they would mix it with like something similar to Xanax, ayahuasca, and it wasn't peyote, it was the DMT from frogs. But they also put like a suppressant in it. So you might not want to take it raw, like DMT-5 off of a frog. Then you'll really be talking to elves for a while, man. Bree, what did the elves say? Did they say anything specific? Send me my phone. She's like, all right, you're getting annoying now.
To that edge before the defender can cover him.
So,
Third down, give to Hall.
how do we do our quick adjustments?
And that's going to be good for a Jets first down.
Let's see.
Yeah, that's what it's all about.
So I'm going to go to favorites, over to match.
After initial contact, this dude just got it done.
Going to the ground again.
No, it wasn't R. L2.
He does it. Touchdown, New York.
I don't know how to use it yet.
Wow, just sensational speed from the back that time, Brock. He found a seam, got through it, and he was gone.
You know, it's one thing, Kate, to have singles hitters, right? And you love those, and you appreciate guys that can get on base. But it's the home run hitters that are the difference makers, and what a big-time effort.
Extra point attempts coming from Sanders.
There's some packages. So, for example, guy was saying he likes to put the slot corner on because then he makes sure to have fastest guys. Oh.
Sanders all set to send it away. Here's a return from the 7. And that's going to set them up just beyond the
I'm practicing because I play online. I've been getting my ass handed to me online. And there's a lot of new things in this game that I'm not doing right that I want to practice. So the thing is different plays. So let's go through the bunch open playbook. Call every play in the bunch open. Start out with the screen.
Loading up on the left. It's going to be trips to that side.
Check the line. Make sure everything looks green on the line. Looks good, right? Custom is R1.
Now here's Rogers. It's a screen play to Warren. And he'll get it up to the 27.
Let's go quick to the line.
Rogers rushing everybody to the line.
It's a pickup with 6. Brings up
3, L1, custom adjustments, X5 wide. So I hit X5 wide. What did that do? It set everyone like this. I hit X5 wide. Look what it did.
And we won't see another play here, Brock, as the clock reaches 2 minutes to go. More from Acrisure Stadium in just a moment.
I'm going to pick spacing.
Offense to line. This is 2nd and 4.
Now I'm going to go L1, X5 wide.
Rodgers to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. It's going to be taken down here, but not before the play.
Try, I'm going to call double swirl. I'm going to do custom X5 wide. What happened? Doesn't change everyone, just...
Rodgers will look to throw. This time they forced the incompletion. Defense was ready after he got him on that last snap. Now
let's go to the empty slot cross. See how close. This is the one that was actually designed for. Go L1, X5 wide. Pretty close. No,
protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
It changes Metcalf too much, man.
Rodgers to throw, 2nd down.
So I need to fix that one.
And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. That play gains 15, and
it's not supposed to change Metcalf.
Quarterback's best friend do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
This was the original play. Right?
See how they attack this first down.
I hit
from the 45.
L1. So he must be L1 X. Oh no, it does work. It works.
Here's Rodgers. Gets it downfield.
Got it.
Target to Metcalf.
Now I don't need to. When I call that play, I no longer need to set the audibles. Like how I change everyone at the line of scrimmage, and I go triangle O, triangle X. Okay, so then I want to show you. So I call this play. This is what I used to do. Triangle R1 up. Triangle, triangle up. Triangle square down. See all that? That's what I do every time. Now, with the custom adjustments added in, now look what we do. Call this L1, X, boom, set. There it is. Don't have to do it anymore. I actually might want it like this. Actually like this.
He's going to throw it again.
And you're holding X to make the catch, to make a possession catch.
From 16 out. Manage that clock beautifully down to the final moments, Brock, and they get the score just before halftime.
I love these people on YouTube. They play on fucking easy mode, and so like they're always, it's always like a completion on the tutorial. You know what I mean? Not always, but. No, I like the guy. A lot of those guys on YouTube are actually really good. They show you an example and then they do it in the game. So they're legit, man. So yeah, like let's see how that affects you call slot play. And you go L1, X5, change. So look how it changed the routes here. It changed R1.
Throwing here just before halftime.
So you just have routes in there that you are comfortable with, and you can automatically go to them. It's really nice, man. So we're gonna test it on defense now.
So we'll see if it's a kick return that ends on half, or if we get a play from scrimmage as this one's away. Here comes Williams on the return. Finds some space. He's passed.
Well, this is going to save me so much grief because so many times in these games I'm fumbling around trying to like triangle, square, triangle, and then I'm not getting set. Now I just fucking
All right,
L1,
Kate,
boom, and hit it,
Scott
dude.
Hansen and our great crew here in the Orlando studios set for an abridged version
We
of the
get good
halftime
at it.
report. This game, to this point, a little slow to begin with, but in the second quarter, the offenses started finding their way. We hope we're set for a great second half, so let's get back out to the stadium and rejoin our broadcast team, Kate Scott and Brock Hewer.
I need to set another one that makes the opposite receiver one, I think.
Thanks so much, Scott. While we checked in with Scott in Orlando,
I don't know who
teams here
receiver one.
have made some
I guess it
adjustments.
just,
It's the
yeah,
first game
Metcalf.
here as
I
we
guess
get
it
ready
just
for
goes
our
in
third
order.
quarter.
1, 2, 3. Metcalf,
Johnson now on the return.
Pittman, Bernard.
And he made a push for the 30-yard line before going out just a bit
The
shy.
custom things are not exactly correct. And well, I forget what the other one is too.
Let's see if that emphasis continues to start the third.
So L1, simple max. Oh, it's max protect.
Aller throwing. Hits him on the out route. And he's going to be brought down before he can really do anything after that catch. So give him, it looks like about 7.
I'm not going to lie. I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards into double coverage, that is way too much risk for that reward.
Rolling on seconds. Here's Allen. And he slides in. So
That's a move in the pocket.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide at practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play. And denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on him.
The pocket. Slide.
And they're in there to take him down after a gain of 12. And that is good for Pittsburgh. First down.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
Aller to the air.
Scramble right, throw.
Stays in bounds and makes the catch. And looks like he got around 8 yards before he headed out of bounds, Brock. Second down.
As soon as he starts to escape,
Aaron Glenn not happy with that call. He's going to get a second look at it. The challenge flag is out. We're all watching that sideline here, seeing where those feet came down.
Practicing,
no
man, practicing.
What they roll here, Kate, that was an outstanding effort just to make the catch.
Yeah.
Now we got to look and see, did he get both feet in with possession?
Max protect.
So not only do they not get the result that they
Let's try
wanted,
the 5 wide.
they're going to lose what could be a very
How's it change the
valuable
routes? It
timeout
puts
too.
drags and comebacks on it.
Second down now, Allen. Splits a couple of defenders and completes it.
Dominic held on.
For a gain of 2, and that is going to be good for a Steelers first down.
You could put those routes onto any
Just give me a chance. Just give me a chance.
on this
Just throw
one,
it
for
up and give
example,
me
we
the
go
opportunity.
L1,
Well, in this case, with even
X5.
2 defenders trying to cover that wide receiver, couldn't get it done.
Back to throw. Aller throwing deep towards the end zone. Had it for a moment, but they hit jars, it moves. Fortunate, Brock, that it did too, because it would have been a big strike otherwise. Instead, just second down.
X5.
Snap to Aller. And this is going to end up an incomplete
Triangle,
pass. So that brings
not
up
what
third
you
down.
want to do. Let's try the same thing, but use X to catch this.
Go somewhere else. Double coverage was waiting for it. Thinking interception to be had, and incompletion still pretty good
So
for
you
the
go
defense.
square, then X.
Here he goes, third and long.
Oh, the pressure got to me.
It doesn't matter, it's incomplete. Fourth down coming up. Third down, Brock.
Go ahead and
Knew
practice
that
a
pressure
kick.
was coming, and sure looked like he was lucky to even get a throw
A long
away
kick.
on that play.
That rush was coming to flat out end that drive.
Yeah,
And it did.
Facing fourth down, the Steelers opting for the field goal. Chris Boswell out to do the honors. From the right hash, 52 yards out.
Little,
This will not connect. Not enough
little
leg
too
and
far left, I
as
guess.
well. And they can't add 3.
Thought it was
onto
kind
that
of perfect
5-point
though.
lead.
It was a little too hard in the red,
Once you get
dude.
out beyond 50 yards,
Because of the red, it was a little
process
too
is
hard.
gotta be perfect. It's a good effort, but it's going to wind up off the mark.
So this is really what I want to practice too. Defense
Their last drive
adjustment.
contained a heavy dose of the
One,
ground game, a little old school dominance
two
on the
match.
way to a
Oh.
touchdown, Brock. Let's see if they stick with it or if they go aerial this time around. And some good running after the catch. He's able to turn that into a gain of 7 on first.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Finds a seam down the middle. And
It's
he's going
supposed
to
to
get
be
this
in
down
the
to the
middle.
9. That puts him in goal to go.
That's just awesome, Kate. A little bit of multitasking.
He's
on that
supposed
catch.
to be in the
Primary
middle
focus,
on that.
I always say is you got to catch it first.
Watt
Out of the
drops
corner
it
of his
back
eye, you
into
knew
pass. I
exactly
want
where to go.
actually
He gets a bunch of yak on top of it.
Highsmith to break into pass.
4 downs to get this across. Here's
This
first
is
and goal.
incorrect, dude.
A run here with Allen. And he drives forward for a little, maybe to the 7. It's a gain of 2 on the play.
Wait, I didn't set it that
What to do on
time.
second and goal.
Hey, I get it on first and goal, right? A lot of teams like to be conservative and limit risk. Even if a run is stopped short,
Clean.
you still got 2, sometimes 3 downs to play with.
I moved my spy, but I did have it set. It might be actually correct. I want to switch the hooks.
Pretty cool moment. That is the first rushing score of his
But
young
Herbig
career.
on the
Look, I'm not gonna
spot.
say it's the first of many. We just don't know in this
Yeah,
league.
the other side on
I
the
do know that's a
spy.
confidence builder for
So
this
switch
entire
spy
offense when your
routes
quarterback can score
and
using his
swap
legs as well.
how. They're the opposite.
Aaron Glenn
I
keeping
mean,
his kicker on the
first-
sideline, Brock. He wants to here.
So
Will line up for a 2-point conversion.
that should be opposite.
Here's Klubnik now. And he's got a man.
Actually, pretty good
Complete.
defense.
When he can't shake the defense, they track him down in the backfield.
See it work right there on the
This
two-point
fails.
conversion. I'd have to tweak it a little bit. And it takes time just to even look at it. I guess I could do it in practice better, right? And then in a game,
To send it away.
even this is preseason against the computer, so this
Johnson
is
with
just
a return
practice.
here. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. Now Pittsburgh's offense running back out for a new series. They could only set up a lengthy field goal attempt their last possession, Brock. So some room to improve in how far they can advance the football here.
Try some different playbook. Let's try slot, weak, mountain, switch, C. Let's try that one.
So as this drive begins, rain starting to fall.
Triangle, square, X.
Aller back to throw. And this one too far in front of him. It's incomplete. First play of the drive, Brock. You always tell me that's always the start of a new battle. And defense wins round 1 in this series.
Yeah, and
Mountain
this
H
next down
option.
kinda sets the table, right?
Yeah.
You got to now put yourself in a manageable third
Try
down
triangle
after
X
lack of
square.
execution on first.
Aller's going to throw.
See, now I'm drifting right back into the tackle again. See that?
Now it's third down.
And now I have my tendency to call a more familiar play on third down.
And pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Third and long. They're going to throw. And this one's going to hit the ground. Incomplete. That'll look up the middle, but trouble hanging on through that contact. That's going to force fourth down. The Steelers set to punt it. It'll be Cameron Johnston doing the honors. And And he's getting nothing on that return. They wrap him up almost at the exact spot that he fielded that punt. New York taking over once again. The offense heading out. And they sure surprised us, going for 2 in that spot on their last drive. Not sure we're going to see that call come out here again. Nice field position for the Jets as they come up 1st and 10. Putting a receiver in motion. Beginning this drive with a run by Allen. What a hit! And the ball's loose! And the Steelers get to it. And they'll take over a little further on the field.
Practice offense and
we got a close game here, late on both sides of the ball. We're getting the same message from the coaches. Any play could be the impact play that decides this one. And in this case, how about that? It's a literal impact as the big hit forces a clutch fumble.
it works better on the left side. That's exactly how I want it. So say I move it to the other side, and then I hit this. So basically I want this reversed. So it's like this. Because he pulls him away better, dude.
We all know that turnover puts him out there against an offense in field goal range already, Brock. The defense's
because if it's like this,
an attempt as they can.
And that's right, and that will help, Kate. Like that first down incompletion, and now you're kind of honestly thinking, can I knock him backwards?
that right corner, he covers the tight end.
Field goal range.
This is Allen. Nearly intercepted. Ooh, he almost had it. Couldn't bring it in. Incomplete. That brings up 3rd down. Still 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line. To the air on 3rd and long. He's got Legit. And he's going to be stopped well short of where he hoped he might get. Call it about 8 on that pass. And now you can call it 4th down. Here comes Chris Boswell and the Steelers field goal unit. It's on the left hash, 46 yards out. Boswell able to knock it through.
The distance meter is almost just as important because the accuracy can be slightly off, but if the distance meter is too short or too far, it really messes you up.
And now put this game on their defensive shoulders.
Now Boswell on to send this away. Return coming from the 6. Things going well so far. And he showed some nice bursts on that run back, didn't he? Getting them all the way out.
Put in Howard for the 4th quarter.
So we're through 3 here. The Jets have it, but some work to do in the final frame. They're trailing. Lucky break for him here. Look at this. The rain letting up as they get set to start this series. So it'll be Allen to start the 4th. And they're able to grind him to a halt after a pickup of 4.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less.
The game is so much better like this, where it's like
4 yards on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 6. They're going play action. Klubnik.
4-minute period with no accelerated clock, and then it feels like a real game. You know, each getting the ball back and forth a few times. Let's test the other thing.
Can't afford to be too picky, but it did look like getting rid of that football was the right call there.
Yeah, you live to play another day. Now the key is you've got to take advantage of this day to come.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down. Klubnik's going to throw. And he's going to be drugged down. Looks like at that 37-yard line.
Oh, let's see how that works. Let's
and it's good for a New York first down.
You want to know what keeps most of these defensive coordinators up during game week and preparation, Kate? It's just plays like that. It's quarterbacks being able to extend the play and put so much doubt into that defense and that defensive coordinator too.
On the handoff, Allen. And he's brought down by a collective effort there.
You
Only
go
1 yard on the
QB
carry.
man.
The only thing I could say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
4-3.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down. Here's Club Nick.
It's blitzing everyone but spying a linebacker. It's this one. Linebacker spy. Blitz everyone but
Club Nick.
one.
And even on third down, he sees no choice other than to get rid of it. Not the play they wanted. It's going to be fourth down.
There's not a quarterback alive
It's this
that
one,
enjoys throwing it away on third down. That's a good case
What
right there.
stuff?
Live to play another day. Live to play another series, and don't put the ball in harm's way.
The opposite.
Got all of it, and this is good. And they take the lead in the fourth quarter.
The opposite.
That field goal gives them the lead for the moment, Kate, but you don't feel comfortable when you look up at that scoreboard. This one isn't over.
It's not wide, it's perfect spy.
Sanders all set to send it away.
Meanwhile, it's a good game.
Johnson now on the return. He's brought down
23-22. Keeps going back and forth.
The Steelers offense headed out. And they've got a bit of momentum from the field goal on the last series, hoping to grow that into something greater with a touchdown here.
Yeah, I think one thing you find is you do not want to settle for a field goal again. Points are great, but touchdowns, that's what's win games in the NFL.
They'll start on the ground here with Warren. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. With each carry he gets, Brock, I'm starting to wonder, is this going to be the last touch that he gets in this game? Because it hasn't been a great performance for him.
You know, individually, collectively, and you can look up front, right? They've just not been winning the battle enough push, enough drive to get this running game going.
Run lost him a yard to begin the drive. Here comes 2nd and 11. Out of the gun. Here's Allard. Getting out to his left. Here's the dump off to Warren. And he's going to manage 13 yards here before going down. That picks them up to first.
Some of these quarterbacks, Kate, I swear, it's just instinctive. Like a great running back, they just know how to buy a little bit more time and to create space behind those completions outside the pocket.
Oh, they rocked him on that throw, and that's going to take most of the power out of it. The ball doesn't even get back to the line. Only 2nd down.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
Out of the gun, Allard. Falls to the ground out left, incomplete.
You really want those throws to be like clockwork for your offense. Every team needs to hit passes in that short to intermediate range to effectively move the ball.
All right, one more snap before the 2-minute warning. Third and long for him here. That could be it, folks. It's intercepted. And this one may be out of reach now because the defense comes through with 6.
Oh, Drew Alar cost them the game.
Defense getting in on the
6-6.
fun, Brock, with that fourth quarter lead as they provide a nice little boost there with the pick 6.
Yeah, you could feel some of the desperation of this offense, and when you get into that mode, it is danger time. Defenses love to take advantage of it. I always say to you, Kate, play fast but never in a hurry. You can't be rushed offensively because you can often be rushed into mistakes like that.
Extra point attempts coming from Sanders.
So bring in Rodgers.
It is good.
Put Rodgers back in, man. Try to win it.
Steelers 22.
Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick six. Johnson with a return here. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort. The Steelers and wide receiver DK Metcalf set for another drive. And after that pick six just moments ago, Brock, they now need a touchdown of their own to tie this game up.
Sure does. They need to stem some of that momentum. As quarterback, you just gave that defense. This is where staying in neutral, not too high, not too low, is so very critical.
Has a man downfield. It's Pittman. And this will be stopped just before the play reaches that 30-yard mark. Still a great game, Brock, and a new set of downs. Setting up to pass. And instead of a receiver, that one finds the ground. Incomplete. It's second down.
That incompletion right there, Kate, it does stop the clock, and it gives you a chance. A chance to get in that huddle, regroup, and make sure you just fire your best shots here down the stretch.
That's DK on the slant. And he's able to get it past midfield and down into the Jets side. 3rd and 3 in front of him now after that completion got him 7. They rally to him after a gain of about 7. That effort enough. They've got the first down.
They call third downs money downs for a reason, Kate, because it takes everybody offensively to cash in. Excellent protection. Set the table for the QB to get the completion and the yards necessary.
Right back to him, but he can't make the catch this time. Defender waiting with that hit, forces it out. It's second down.
It's second down and 10.
Here he is to throw. That's Metcalf running the slant. And he'll get this down to the 33-yard line. Quite the drive they've had, Brock, but they're up against it. 3rd and 5 now. Now to throw. And that's going to fall incomplete on a look to his running back, and it's going to bring up 4th down.
They are officially left now clinging to one final lifeline. And for me, you know the situation. Players, not plays. Get your best player the ball on the most critical down of the game.
He goes back to him yet again. Complete. And that will be a first down. He had to have it, and he got it. This drive continues. The Steelers calling their first timeout. 2 timeouts remaining and some time left to use them. It's 1st and 10. Back to throw. Taking the deep shot there on 1st down. Okay, no luck connecting. It's incomplete. With half a minute left, here comes 2nd and 10.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
He'll look to throw it. Some heavy contacts here, and that's going to break things up. Incomplete. Now it's 3rd down. This is a guy who's used to embracing contact, Brock. Usually makes catches in spite of it, but I guess it's tough for anybody to make a play every time.
Yeah, I think these tight ends today, Kate, spend as much time in the old ice bath as just about anybody. And when you don't make that catch and you take the contact, well, that stings like the first seconds in the ice.
Offense to the line for 1st down, conscious of that single timeout they've got remaining. Working inside the red zone. Throw is caught. And his effort after the catch gets him up near that marker. Gain of 9, Brock. It's 2nd down. The Steelers use their 3rd and final timeout. And now they're powerless to stop that clock with a timeout at least. Got 9 of the 10 with that last grab. Need to get the last yard now on 2nd. Rodgers will look to throw. Into the end zone, but not brought in. It falls incomplete. We'll bring up 3rd down. Didn't see a whole lot of room to fit that pass in, Brock. Throwing into double coverage. How's Coach going to feel about that one?
Yeah, that's a no-no. Yeah, I experienced that as a player and now as a coach. Please don't do that again.
Catch is made in close. And he's going to have enough for the first down. Not by much. We've got it. That's all that matters. Sets him up with a 1st and goal. Escapes the pocket. And this one falls incomplete.
Oh, man. Fantastic finish, man. Still alive. Even with Rodgers, but it was a hell of a finish. I can't believe I got that last playoff. I didn't think I would. I think the offense is coming a long way, dude. I'm getting better at
Well,
like
that'll do it for
scrambling
us.
and
Rock
looking at
Huard and our entire hard
the
working
line
crew.
and
I'm
also
Scott.
like calling
This
the
has been the
plays and
NFL
stuff. Getting a
on
lot
EA
better.
Sports.
Some of the quick calls I could fix up, man. Fix up some of those quick plays, and I didn't really study the defensive ones enough. Right. Okay, Highsmith is right. Remember that for a second. Highsmith is right. Yeah, remember that. So we gotta adjust this is what should be. You could hit the trigger and go down here faster next time. Did I pass it? Yeah. Wait, what did I say? Highsmith is this is opposite. All right. Watt is left. Highsmith is right. Yeah, Highsmith is right. Then this should be a hook curl, right? So Highsmith spot, yeah. That should be right now. Right, yeah, you want the 2 to be a dig, a drag, and 3 is a comeback. Yeah. Yeah, that's how you want it. Yeah. And then the tight end's a drag. No, the RB's a drag. No, he's a streak, yeah. Yeah, that's how you want it right here. Now do the same thing, but you want to both drags on the outside. So wide receivers 1 will stay the same. 2 on the side will be a drag. 3 on the side will be a drag. There is no 4 or 5. Tight end streak. Halfback streak. This will say F5 drags. So say you do a max protect on target defender, and now you want to do drag. Come back. Sig. Streak. Slant. Drag. Give it a zig. And this will be called mass protect routes. X route. I mean, what else do I want to do? About zigs. 2 zigs. All right, that's enough, I think. Let's try it, man. Try our stuff here. We lost last game. See if we could get a win here. Take the game a little more seriously. So, yeah, we'll play this game. And the people that you meet. Playing Buffalo. Then we'll play an online game, see if it helped any. But, you know, the online teams, they don't have my roster, man. How many do we have to cut? Oh, well, let's go.
From the home of the Bills since 1973, we are at Highmark Stadium, just south of downtown Buffalo. Tonight, the final dress rehearsal, week 3 of the preseason. And we got a good matchup on tap, as it'll be the Pittsburgh Steelers taking on the Buffalo Bills.
set to begin another week of football, and happy to have you along. We are underway on Thursday night prime time. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. Buffalo offense set to take the field, and they always like their chances when Josh Allen is the one taking the snaps.
Easily one of the top quarterbacks, one of the top players in the NFL, finishing the top 5 in MVP voting for the 4th straight season to let you know exactly how great he is. One of the best in the league. Just needs one more thing, a Super Bowl appearance, and hopefully hoisting a trophy.
17 yards on the game's opening play and a quick first down.
Play action here on the first play from scrimmage. They want to see how the linebackers are going to react. Are they looking to stop the run? Or are they going to sit back in coverage? A really nice job there of going in attack mode early, and they pick up a quick first down.
And he'll get this one across midfield and down into Steeler territory. Just what you want on a first down run. Call it 8 yards. And it's 2nd and 2. Allen off the play fake. Into the hands of the tight end, Dalton Kincaid. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. 10 yards, good enough for a Buffalo first down.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
On play action, Allen. Got it complete to Khalil Shakir. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. Another big gainer that time. This one goes for 19 yards.
1st and 10 at the 21-yard line.
To throw, it's Allen. Left sideline, a dime, and it looks like he's got it. That's good for a first down, his 2nd catch of the opening drive.
4 yards. That's another Bills first down. 1st and goal at the 6-yard line.
They'll run with Cook. Absolutely nobody fooled there. He's going nowhere fast as he stopped behind the line of scrimmage. Now from the 7, here's 2nd and goal.
Brings up 2nd and goal at the Steelers' 7-yard line.
So the shotgun snap to Allen. And that's going to be knocked away in the end zone. It's incomplete.
It hasn't been a real good start to this game from a defensive perspective, but now after the incompletion on 2nd down, things may be changing. If they can come up with one more play, they might be able to get out of it with just a field goal attempt.
Allen now on 3rd and goal. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
Oh, they were so close. That close to their first points of the game. Just needed to hang on just a second longer. But he couldn't complete the process of the catch through the jostling from the defender.
I want to change Ramsey to Carl Flat.
Opening drive yields 3. So they'll likely get a few more drives before we see the 2nd team, but a good start for the first unit with 3 points.
Yeah, good start, and now they want to see them build on it because you're exactly right. They'll get a few more drives at this stage of the preseason. Can they continue to evolve and add to what we just saw in the first drive?
Here comes the
Now let me test my new custom offensive assignment. I was just testing one defense that time. Next drive we'll test a different defense.
The oldest active player in the NFL may not have everything he had when he was winning MVPs and felt like each and every year. But this future
At 5, what did it do?
Rodgers going to throw. Oh, he finds his running back who snuck right down the middle of the field. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A really nice gain, 25 yards.
Max with routes.
Now it's Rodgers. That's complete. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. And quickly, they get to the line.
First down, Pittsburgh.
Drags.
Now Rodgers. Escaping the pressure right. A pickup of about 3 yards.
Tried to slide it, though.
31. I think the defensive
Good practice sliding.
On first down, but give him credit. Stayed cool under pressure and still found a way through the extra rushers for positive yardage. Well done.
Max routes.
Here's Rodgers to throw. And it's out. He put it on the carpet. And he'll be brought
Why didn't I slide? I'm diving.
Much like a running back going through the line, quarterbacks have to be aware of protecting the football as well. He left it exposed that time. Wound up having it knocked free, but fortunately, had an alert teammate who was able to get it.
So they recover their own fumble. Now they face 3rd and short. Here's Rodgers. Pressure applied, and he's going to be taken down. They sack him back at the 33-yard line.
Rodgers sacked. A loss of 6 yards. And it's 4th down.
We are in for a good one.
Yeah, we'll kick a field goal.
On EA Sports.
Hey, we're just practicing the new custom settings in Madden.
As they've got it
You
with a
can
4th down coming up.
you can set all the custom routes and stuff, so you don't have to. So you don't have to do it every single time. Things that you're doing every single time. It's really helpful on defense. So we're going to be running through our defensive custom assignments. And we're practicing staying in the pocket and scrambling. Because I was watching a lot of my old losses to see what I'm doing wrong, and it's oftentimes it's the same thing over and over and over again. I'm scrambling backwards into trouble. So I really need to fix my scrambling.
Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But they also have to remember they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done.
Personal foul. Face mask. Defense.
You can see I manually set all the settings on here, so I don't have to manually set it. So I'll show you what I mean.
It's frustrating because you feel like you did everything right. You had him stop, but the hand gets
I have this cover 2 match, but I like to tweak it. So I set it up already. Custom settings O. See how Queen and Ramsey switch spots, and Highsmith goes on a spy. And I don't need to like tweak it every time now. It's just like that already. So I just hit custom O, boom, there it is. Highsmith spy. I mean, yeah, it's not working. I mean, I was close. These are my backup players too, but I had start swapping in and out players. But no, he was there. He was in position. But I'm just saying that I set the custom assignments so they automatically. Now I actually want to tweak Ramsey to be curl flats on that.
Now Matt Prater for the point after.
And it'll really help me on offense. Like, hey, what's up, balls? It'll really help me on offense where
Long touchdown pass gets him 6 on a very, very tidy 2-play drive that time.
you don't have to, like, hit triangle square, triangle X, triangle O, and you might be doing it over and over and over again.
Well, a dangerous return man showing it here. And they're going to have good starting field position. He's out of bounds.
All right, well, it's shit for brains if I want it to be.
So Pittsburgh retakes the field for their second offensive possession.
So, so let me show you exactly an example I mean, man. So you just hit L1 and boom, X5, boom, everyone's set right there. So you hit F5 drag, boom, everyone there. And I don't have to sit there and do it. There it is.
Rodgers now to throw. Over the middle into traffic, and that's complete. They'll wind up getting
I support you spinning a wheel.
and it'll be second down.
See how those girls up here spun a wheel? Those girls gave me diamonds. You can spin wheels right here and give me diamonds. But you look like a broke-ass little fucking bitch. You don't have a fucking penny to your fucking name, dude.
Here now, 2nd and 9 from the 39-yard line.
You've never given a gift in your fucking life, dude. You've never given a gift in your fucking life, broke-ass bitch. Yeah, I support currency. Drop a fucking gift, you fucking bum. OG fucking broke bum.
In this case, they did not and dropped him for no gain.
OG broke-ass bitch.
Now Rodgers. And this is going to be
OG broke-ass bitch.
offensive starters still out there in the second quarter. You'd think the plans for them to at least play into the third quarter, if not all the way through it.
Yeah, it might go by feel. If they have a really good first drive to start the third quarter, they might pull them after that. If not,
I support you giving me diamonds, but you don't give me fucking diamonds. You're a fucking broke-ass, dude. Fuck out of here.
They'll go for it. It's Rodgers.
Oh, so like it's so funny because even when I'm playing the computer, the same thing, man. Go for it, get sacked.
Take a big chance here in their own territory, and you think the coach may have some questions to answer?
Yeah, and you know, normally we focus on
And I wasn't even practicing anything.
barrage that he's going to get for this one. How about on his own sideline and in his locker room?
I'm on the at Meet Me. If you're on the at Meet Me, there's a lot of weird people on there, dude. Lots of weirdos on there. It's hard to explain. They make up fake accounts and they
So 1st and 10
say
now
stupid
from the 30.
shit.
First down, here's the run with Cook.
So here's a lot of different,
Is yet to get on track in this
so a lot of different things right here.
behind the line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss.
Cover 2 man.
2nd and 11.
So say we want throw flat spy. What's this do?
Allen gonna throw. Throw left side is hauled in by Palmer. 9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be 3rd and less than a yard.
Throw flat spy. What's that do? There's no spy.
Motion man is Shakir. Our score 10-3 with 2 minutes remaining in quarter number 2.
Say that you call it out of 4-3.
They had the catch on 2nd down, but it didn't help.
Throw
at all.
flat
Now
spy.
they're
Is there a
looking at 3rd
spy?
down here. They'll run it. Here's Cook. Trying to barrel up in there, but I don't think he
I don't
got
see a
it.
spy on that curl
No
flat
gain
spy.
that time, and they're going to be left looking up at a 4th and 1.
Matt Prater on for the field goal. A 37-yard attempt.
Prater's kick is good.
But you could see the power of the custom adjustments. You're not adjusting everything at once. And if you know you're doing something a lot, then you go into that setting and you just automatically set it. So you don't have to do it every single time.
That will send it away following the made field goal. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 30, right about the 29. And Pittsburgh getting set to take the field.
Well, this dude comes in the stream every day, doesn't gift, starts like telling me what I should and should. It's like, dude, you got fucking 1 follower,
You've never given a gift in your life on this gifting fucking app. And you come in here every day and fucking act weird. Like, get the fuck out of here, dude. You bring no value to the stream, man.
And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. First down now, but that clock rolling.
First down, Steelers.
To throw, it's Rodgers. And the Bills are going to get him as he goes down. Sacks, a growing theme in this first half. This is second and long.
It's second down.
Throwing is Rodgers. Under pressure, they got him again. Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts, as it'll come with 36 ticks to go in half number 1. Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after first and second down went backwards. It's third and very long. To throw is Rodgers. Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. Oh, and a bad throw there. It's intercepted.
That's a good punt there, man.
Even the most tenured quarterbacks can still get fooled from time to time. He clearly thought he had a throwing lane, but the defense shut it down and picked it off. I'm sure he's frustrated with himself, but I'm also sure he'll shake it off.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And with a 2-score lead already, they may just look to get this thing to the locker room. Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Palmer. Now the Bills will use the second of their timeouts. Allen now hitting on 80% of his passes in the early going. 8 of 10. It's first down. Back to throw. Allen has his man. It's Shakir. And he's going to get this inside the 30. 16 more on that one and another first down. Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime. So even though it's first down, here's the field goal unit on now to try to get 3 before halftime. This from 44 yards out, left hash. Prater's kick is good, and the Bills will add on to their lead. So, Charles, they get to them with their first turnover of the game and then make it hurt a little bit extra with a field goal.
And anytime you give the ball up, what's the first thing a coach tells his defense? Don't let them score off of this. You've got to put out the fire. In fact, in 2021, that's what one NFL coach termed his defense. The firemen. Go out there, guys, and don't let them put some points on the board.
He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. And now we'll get a late timeout as it comes in the waning moments of quarter number 2. A final shot before half for Rodgers. Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Well, in this half, I want to practice staying in the pocket and also using the L2 free-form passing. We're going to practice staying in the pocket and using free-form passing. I'm not allowed to pass until the 4th second.
For a short and sweet halftime, as this game's had a little bit of everything to it. We'll find out which side can establish some tempo in the third quarter as we're ready to kick off the second half. Back out to our commentary team, Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
And he'll be out of bounds across the 25. The Steeler offense now with the football first here to begin the third quarter. And right out of the gate, they face what you'd think could be a pretty important drive.
I would say so. You know, they're down 2 scores. That's not the end of the world. It wasn't the strongest of first halves, but for them to start clawing back, they've got to start putting a little pressure on that defense, start cutting into this deficit. You can't have 3 and outs and expect to get that done.
And that is incomplete. You know, last week I remember asking you, what would an offensive coordinator be looking for week 2 of the preseason? Now we're in week 3. Defensive coordinator-wise, what's he looking at?
For the most part in preseason, you're playing pretty basic stuff, pretty vanilla defenses. You're looking for guys that play with abandon, that just go out and make plays and kind of let their athletic ability take over in order for you to notice them.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Operating from the gun, Rodgers. He'll find Metcalf. And he's going to get this to the 31, but that is still well short of what he needed.
A gain of 6 yards on the play. Brings up 4th down.
Rodgers to throw for it on 4th. To the right side and intercepted.
I did not practice in the pocket, nor did I practice free form. Well, in my mind I did, but in reality I didn't. I wanted to pass up to the left, and I didn't use L2 at all.
Instead, an interception happened, so a 2-possession game might become 3. So as we get going here in the second half, this could rapidly reach the point where there isn't enough time left for a comeback if their defense doesn't bail them out.
Up the middle, it's Cook. And he is into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. James Cook taking it in from 11 yards out. And the Bills are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
The Bills are lining up for a 2-point conversion.
They'll send the tight end in motion. Allen will try to throw for it. And he will get into the end zone to extend the lead by 2 more. Here's Prater now set to kick it away.
Matt Prater set to kick off.
And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. The Steelers offense and Aaron Rodgers getting set for their next drive. And it's been a rough night at the office for him. He's been more of a liability than an asset throughout the contest. And this offense is having a hard time overcoming his struggles to this point. And he'll be brought down here at the 28. He'll get a nice jump there on the first down run. And it's 2nd and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
And again, they'll go right back to their fullback. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. 7 yards there and a first down.
First down. I think some of the defensive guys are going to be looking over their coordinator and saying that was not in the scouting report. That went against every tendency most teams have. You don't usually hand the ball to your big guy in that situation. Sometimes you catch them by surprise.
Now a play fake. Rodgers. So the completion good for 6 yards. And that'll make it 2nd down. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 41-yard line.
From the 41, Rodgers. This one into the hands of Metcalf. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
Metcalf. A gain of 5. First down, Pittsburgh.
Looking to throw. Rodgers. And he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line. He'll get 10 there all on his own, but it'll be 2nd down.
Why is it not sliding, dude? Getting pretty pissed off, man. Slide, QB, tap. Give up, tap. It's not, the tap isn't fucking tapping, dude. It's like diving, dude, making me fumble. Why is it the same fucking button, dude? For tap and dive. One makes you fumble, one doesn't. And the problem is I can't fucking dive. I accidentally fumble.
as they come up on 3rd down. Oh, that one well designed as he'll take this down to the 30-yard line. It'll be a gain of 17 and a Pittsburgh first. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. And Rodgers intercepted a 3rd time. And the Bills will have the football as this is taken up past the 30.
It certainly feels like this defensive group has figured this guy out to the tune of a big lead in this one. And you know that he's frustrated with how this game has gone. And now with back-to-back interceptions, he's got to find a way to get out of his own head and start making better plays.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second-half blowout material. And he will find the open man. It's DJ Moore. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. It's another 1st down as this time they get an even 20.
And the Buffalo Bills have been looking for a wide receiver 1, so they traded their 2nd-round pick in the offseason to get DJ Moore. He may have had the fewest receiving yards in his career last year in Chicago, but the Bills, they believe he can be.
And he is into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. Khalil Shakir, 28 yards. And the Bills are able to extend their lead in the final seconds of this 3rd quarter. Now Prater to add the PAT. And that'll increase their lead to 28. So they only needed 3 plays on that drive. And it was all polished off with a Khalil Shakir touchdown catch. Here's Prater now set to kick it away. And he's going to get this across the 20 as he's out of bounds at the 23.
1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. It's a game that they would rather probably forget about, at least to this point, Charles. And one reason is turnovers. The turnover on the last drive, they had the issue in the 1st half as well. And that's really, unfortunately for them, helped to put this game out of reach.
And you know they won't admit it to themselves, but we know that winning the game is pretty much out of the picture now. So their bottom line is, how do they play a clean game the rest of this one, right? Take care of the football, no more turnovers, and see how that works.
4th quarter coming up here on Thursday Night Primetime. We'll return with more preseason football on EA Sports. Back now in Buffalo. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. A lot of happy faces in the crowd at this point as their guys have a big lead here to start quarter number 4. And now a first chance for the backup here to throw. He's going to wind up and air it out. Into a dump.
Jeez, man. Way down here. Yes. All right. Oops. Wait, what am I? Press. It might freeze, dude. It can't figure it out, man. It froze because the other thing, the other franchise mode froze too. Remember? Fuck, I was gonna play online, dude. It's like killing my fucking streams, dude. Yeah, the game just froze, man, because it got trouble loading your old game, dude. Maybe it'll go. I don't know. That sucks because I really wanted to like practice and then go to the main game and see you guys could see me like practice and then apply it to the real game. But the freeze is kind of. Well, if you're watching, you got to come right back, man. Come on, unfreeze game. I wish it would like detect that it's frozen and then go to the like send itself to the main hub or something. Like say, oh, I'm frozen, and then like you know what I mean. Go to the main hub, cancel. Like if it detects it's frozen, cancel itself.